Welcome to another cultural story with Admin the teacher. Today we are taking a journey into the rich traditions, history, and stories of one of our Kenya's amazing communities, that is the Kikuyus. Get ready to learn, discover, and celebrate our beautiful culture. Karibuni sana.
Yeah,
Don't mind,
good.
this one was helped by Teacher Florence because Kenya Power alifanya ile kitu. Tuko pamoja. Do we live in Rongai? We don't know what's happening. So I want to talk a bit about the Agikuyu. And maybe thank you for the yellow yellow. My grandmother is Kamba. So maybe that's where that yellow came from. Thank you for explaining. So the Kikuyus, if you're here and you're Kikuyu, could I your hands? Kikuyu, tunasaidiana si wote, tunasaidiana, munani correct mahali. So the Kikuyus live in central Kenya, we know that. No, I'm not going to talk to you like you know, I'll talk to you like you have no idea, simple, so that you can learn. And livelihood is agriculture, we are farmers, we like to farm. So that connects highly to our staple food.
Waru.
Ukienda kwa boma ya Mkikuyu unapata ka githeri, unapata kamukimo, unapata kairio, nyama, bwana asifiwe. Inakuanga imepimwa, and I think that's why Kikuyu is hata stew. Inakuanga imejaa maji, no water than meat. So I think that's a connection with the swimming. Nyama haikuangi karibu. You add food to the water. You add food to the water. So how many of us like Irio, Mokimo? You know the Irio, the Mokimo? You're not Kikuyu, and you know the Irio and the Mokimo. So there's Irio and there's Mokimo. Who can tell me the difference between the Irio and the Mokimo? Irio, Mokimo. Kikuyus, si tumesema tunasaidiana. Irio, Mokimo. Aya, Irio ni ile imemashiwa, waru imemashiwa na minji. Are we together? While Mokimo is the one that is mashed with the pumpkin leaves. The malenge leaves.
Kahorora.
That's a new discovery. But many times you find when you're talking, kila mtu anasemanga Mokimo, yote ni Mokimo, yeah, but there's that difference. So I think yenye utapokea hapa is half DJ, it's half a Mokimo. It has been mashed with leaves, but not the malenge, the pumpkin leaves. So I hope that you're going to enjoy it. Now the dress code, how the Kikuyus traditionally used to dress. They used to wrap themselves in a brown, like a wrapper. Just like the Maasai's did, but the fabric was different. And the Kikuyu fabrics were very dull colors, using shades of brown, beige. And I think you can connect that with the farming aspect. I think naelewa mimi naenda shamba na vango ya white nikienda kulima. So you find our dress code is very dull as compared to like the Maasai community who are very colorful despite the designs being the same. Yes, we have, this is perfect, a Kikuyu kinda decorated with shells a lot and a leather belt. I used to hold it up and fasten up with leather belt. Kikuyus also used to shave their hair, a lot of the women, they shave their hairs and decorate with bangles. They put bangles across. And I think that is very unique and beautiful. Are we together?
Yes.
What else can I add about the Kikuyu community? Let me talk about the leadership structures. Kikuyus never had a leader like a king, a top leader. The Kikuyu community is normally led by 9 elders who are like an elder from the 9 daughters of Bombi. Is that correct? And you find that structure is still present, even in present day, is still there in our communities. And this group of elders they're called Kiama. They're Kiama, and they still have authority even today. They have very high authority in our Kikuyu community setup, even modern day. And you find that they're very crucial in settling matters, issues, even civil issues. They really come in to play before matters go to court. So that is the structure. But there's one time in history that we had a woman leader. The Kikuyu community was led by a woman who was called
Mobi.
a very powerful woman who used to sit on men.
Mobi.
And Kalia. She was very tough. But she was the only one, and I wonder why they never went back there. I think that toughness just decided, let's stay with the men. But I think that was a very unique time. It was pre-colonial, so it was during that transition. So it is a beautiful part of our history. So finally, in present day Kenya, I think Kikuyus are still very entrepreneurial, and they're into farming. So you find that apart from being in Central, we are scattered everywhere all over Kenya. Isn't that true?
Yes.
We are everywhere. Kikuyus are resilient and they can survive in any climate. So you find them even in Sudan, there's a kabiashara there. I'm sure even in Egypt you go and find a Kikuyu selling something somewhere. It is one of our strengths, and we build the economy through that. Lastly, about Kikuyus, Kikuyus are people that you can trust. Kikuyus are very united. As a people, Kikuyus are very united and they highly value trust. Isn't that true? They highly value trust. If you have a friend who's a Kikuyu and trust is broken, inakuanga very hard to recover from that. Kikuyus place high value on trust. And apart from that, Kikuyus are good friends. So if you're here and you don't have a Kikuyu friend, I'm seated there. And you have a wonderful time with Kikuyu friends. Let's appreciate for that.